What up, y'all? It's, well, Joe's not here. It's just Tom. Only half of the guys, people, drunkards, whatever the fuck you want to call us. I say call us drunkards. Alright, drunkards. One half of the two drunkards who are here every week on YouTube at Drunken in the Sun. The podcast about anything and everything under this fucking sun. So, what me and Joe decided to do, since this fucking quarantine shit going on, he can't get here, I can't get there, we're all fucking essential, I guess. We're all essential. I know I am. Both my fucking jobs still got me, so whatever. So, what we're going to do is each week we're going to come at you one at a time. He's going to do one, I'm going to do one. So, whoever starts off the week with the topic, we'll pass it to the next person. We're calling it double vision, because you're getting twice the vision of twice the drunkenness of us. Joe probably did his fucking sober. Not me. So let's get on it. So the first topic that we're going to discuss this week is, you know, and everybody's seen it by now. I saw it when it first fucking came out. First fucking weekend that Tiger King was out, I binge watched that bitch. I watched all 7 episodes in a row, didn't leave my motherfucking couch. Only to get up to piss, shit, eat, and drink. That was it. So, it blew my fucking mind. Blew my fucking mind. I don't know, and I think it's blowing everyone else's fucking mind out there too. So, with Tiger King, this is going to be our little review of the fucking 7-part series on, I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to get fucking ripped off of YouTube for copyright infringement, whatever. I mean, I'm calling their fucking name out. I'm giving them props. So, when I first fucking watched it, what got me into it was just the trailer. I saw how fucking crazy this shit was going to be. I seen that this motherfucker, Joe Exotic, was a fucking lunatic. Just from the preview. You know, someone who's singing country music and blowing shit up with guns and kissing 2 dudes at the same time, I don't know. That's intriguing to me. I had to fucking see it. So, I watched it, and the first episode, I'm like, man, Joe Exotic really is fucked in his head. This dude's kind of fucking messed up, ain't he? And then the second episode came out, and it's all about this bitch, Carol fucking Baskins, that bitch there. So, when I seen that shit, I was like, man, this motherfucker just flipped on his head. First, I was kind of with this Carol Baskins bitch. There was a couple times I'm like, huh, she's not bad looking for an old chick, right? And then I watched the second one, I'm like, she's a fucking murderer. I think she is anyways. There's no proof. There's no fucking proof. So, I'm not going to say, it's just my opinion. My opinion that the bitch is crazy as fuck and killed her husband. I don't know if she fed him to tigers or put him in the septic tank like Joe Exotic is claiming to be. I think she did one or the other. That's all I'm saying about that crazy bitch. But then you start diving into this show even more, and they show this other guy who has his own fucking zoo with like 7 fucking wives, 5 wives. I lost track after the fucking second one. I lose track after 2 wives. You got more than 2 wives, then I'm losing track on that shit, because you already blew my fucking mind just with that. So I'm like, this motherfucker, he seems like he might be all right guy. So I'm watching this dude's entertaining people on his elephant, letting people pet tigers, doing all this shit. And then they just keep going into Joe and the Carol Baskins shit. And I'm just like, man, I didn't know it was that fucking easy to get a tiger. If I would have known that, I would have coughed up $2,000 a few years back and had him. I would have fucking had a tiger. I don't know, probably not, because that motherfucker would have ate my ass off. And that's why I'm like, and you see the chick in the first, second episode get her arm ripped off through the fucking fence. I'm like, Jesus, fuck. And then she goes back and works for him. Goes back and works for Joe. I'm just like, this chick has got some balls, like straight up. So as I'm watching it just gets more crazier as it goes by. You know, they start fucking, he gets two husbands. So he's taking fucking cliff notes from the dude with 7 wives. Except Joe Exotic's gay, you know, and I don't give a fuck. He's whatever. He's gonna be the craziest. I mean, he's just the craziest individual I've ever seen in my life, fiction or fact. So I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? I just watch it, keep watching and watching. And just like everyone else, man, I think everyone else in America is just like, fuck Carol Baskins, that bitch there, that crazy bitch. And what killed me a lot of times was just Joe's fucking, his accent. His accent had me fucking losing it. Just the way he talked. And it was just like, man, I know you were fucking, you know, from bumfuck Egypt and all that shit, but, you know, it was one of those shows that it's so hard to believe. You can't make this shit up. His twang just had me rolling. And then when the motherfucker ran for governor of Oklahoma, I'm like, damn, is he the governor right now? And I don't even fucking know it. You know, I'm sitting here watching it like, I don't remember none of this shit. I'm sure I probably heard of it in the fucking time, you know, in the original shit, when the shit was kicking off. But I was just like, what the fuck, man? Couldn't believe it. He's fucking doing this and he's hiring the dude. The dude who he hired to fucking kill. That motherfucker's killed people before. Just look at his face. One, he looks like someone I've seen before in my life. So I don't know if I ran across him in real life or not. Probably not. Probably not. He just resembles somebody I've seen somewhere because he's got that face. He's the psychopath face. It's the gangster face. The fucking I would kill you in your sleep face. That's what that motherfucker was like. So when they sent him off to go kill Carol, I was like, what? This bitch is dead. You know, she's got to be dead. And they're not, because he pussed out. He's just like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going to a strip club and getting fucking wasted. And I applaud him for that. Because that was the smartest move that he probably did in his entire fucking life. Because if he didn't do that, he probably would have been fucking sitting in prison with Joe Exotic himself. You know what I mean? And the fucking other dude, I don't remember the dude's fucking... He had a hot wife or mistress or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And they were banging people, taking little tiger cubs and fucking banging 7 chicks at a time with 2 dudes at the same time. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, fuck, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess the secret to getting laid in orgies is gotta have a tiger. You gotta have a tiger. You know what I mean? So, fucking, I don't know. It's just... I don't know how else more to describe this fucking show. If you ain't watched Tiger King, one, I know it's a limited series, so you got to get your ass up and watch that shit. And during this quarantine, what else the fuck else you got to do? Unless you're essential, like me, I'm essential. So don't forget that. You know, oh, what funny! I laughed so fucking hard. The hardest thing. So if you haven't watched Tiger King, I don't remember what episode it is. Maybe like fucking 5 or 4, maybe even 6. But when he's running for governor, he's at the point where he's shooting a fucking video inside his fucking cage. We're like 20 fucking tigers. One, there ain't red flags from that. I don't know what is. So he's sitting there and this tiger starts fucking with his feet. And he's just like, get off me, you fucking stupid cat. You know? And then the tiger keeps fucking with him. And then it takes him off his feet, shoots him across the fucking pin as he's hitting it with his, he's got a cane, so he's hitting it like, get the fuck off me, you fucking cat. And then it fucking finally releases because he pulls his pistol out and shoots at it. That scared the fuck out of this big-ass cat. But what's crazy is, as he's walking, it's still stalking him. And he's like, God damn it, I will fucking put a bullet in your eye, cat. Now get. I fucking lost it so hard. I can't describe it anymore. But that shit was fucking priceless. So, you know what I mean? I don't know how else to describe it. I thought I was going to have some more funnier shit about this. But all I got to say, one... is in America now, I guarantee you the name Carol Baskins holds a lot of weight for people when they get in the fucked up position. Like, this is some Carol Baskins shit. Like, what the fuck? I won't be surprised if I'm walking in the street and hear some people getting in an argument and say, you know who you were being like now? You're fucking Carol Baskins right now. A fucking bitch. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be a new thing. It's going to be a new thing. If it hasn't taken off already, but I'm seeing all kinds of memes about this shit. Like I said, we're a little late on putting this videos out because we didn't have this idea to just recently, especially with the quarantine. So that's why it sounds like we're jumping on the bandwagon, but I was wanting to fucking do this show before fucking bandwagon anything. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my take on Joe Exotic and Tiger King. It's fucking crazy. Carol fucking Baskins, that bitch. You can't write this shit. I mean, I guess you could if you had a pretty good imagination, but still, what the fuck, right? And then at the end of the show, it shows that the dude with 7 wives, he's under investigation for killing tigers. And then, you know what I mean? Like, in the beginning of the show, I was like, man, this dude's pretty cool. He seems like the only one who's got this shit together. And then find out later on he's been murdering tigers. Murdering them. You can call it euthanization or fucking putting down, but I mean, he murdered him, you know what I mean? He murdered a fucking big ass animal that is fucked up. It's fucking crazy. Basically, the moral of this story, kids, don't feed people to tigers. Don't have fucking all these captivity tigers, because there's always going to be someone who's going to fucking knock you out, try to knock you out. And that was what that Carol Bass's bitch doing. She was a hypocrite in my opinion. It seemed to me like she just wanted to be, you know, queen tiger. You know, the tiger queen, if you will. Yeah, so that's my take on Tiger King. Watch that shit. Carol fucking Baskins. That's all you got. You're gonna have that in your head for the rest of your fucking life. I know this guy will. So this was the first take of Double Vision. I'm shooting this topic off to Joe. He's gonna do the same thing, rant a little bit about Tiger King. You know, these aren't gonna be very long segments, 5-15 minutes max. God willing. And, you know, fucking, so I'm gonna pass this topic off to Joe for Double Vision. So Double Vision, check it out. Drunkards Under the Sun, the podcast about anything and everything under the sun. Remember, always check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube. And I want to say thank you to all 29 fucking subscribers that we have right now. A lot of people are like, 29, that's it? Fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm down with it. Because they're fucking giving us props and fucking letting us do our thing. I'm all for it. So fucking check it out. Every fucking week, we're gonna be remastering old shows. So all the old shows that from the first, I don't know, 1 through 20 some episodes, they got music and visuals. They're about to have it. And we've already started kicking that off. So be lookout for that every week too. We're just coming out and gonna mind fuck you with all this information and drunkenness from Drunkards Under the Sun, the podcast about anything and everything under the sun. Check it out. Remember, peace, y'all.